Everybody. So I'm doing a sort of face of the day video today where I'm going to be talking about all the products that I'm wearing. I tried to recreate everything that I did yesterday with my makeup because of two reasons. Number one, I was wearing a new lip product that I bought over the weekend that I absolutely love, so I wanted to talk about it and tell you guys about it. And number two, someone had commented yesterday that they liked my eye makeup that I did and could I review it. I was a little bit apprehensive about that because one of the products that I used to do my eye look with is discontinued, I think. So I wasn't sure if I should do that or not. But the more I thought about it, the item that is discontinued I think could be very easily duped, and the main reason why my eye makeup looks the way it does is because of the product that's not discontinued, but I'll explain more about that in a minute. Let's start from the very beginning then. I will want to start with my nail polish because this is the last day for this manicure. I can see that it needs to be changed, but wow, this lasted I think about 10 days, which is amazing for any manicure because, you know, when you think about all the things that you put your nails through every day, it's incredible. And it was the Revlon Parfumerie collection in Lavender soap, which is just a pale, frosty, I would say, lavender, and I really loved this polish, and I'm sad to see this manicure go, but at the same time I'm looking forward to trying one of the other colors. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying these new colors that I bought. I do have other polishes that I could be trying out that are new, but I love these and I can't wait till they release the colors that they're gonna release for December. There's, what is it, four I think new colors coming out in December, so I'm just dying to come across those. But yeah, love this polish, highly recommend it. Now as far as my makeup goes, I am going to start right from the very beginning and go through every product that I'm wearing. I always start my eye look with an eye cream. I have really dry skin in that area of my face. All around my eyes gets really dry, even though I do of course use a daily face moisturizer. I inherited that problem from my dad. He had really dry skin in his face and his scalp and his hair, everything, so unfortunately I got that from him. But I have very little of my eye cream left, and today may have even been the last day that I'll be able to use it. I'm going to try to squeeze every drop of this out, but it was the Lacura Face Care Regenerating Eye Cream for Mature Skin, and I got this at Aldi's supermarket, but it's discontinued. You can't get it anymore, but I did love this, but I think tomorrow it's going to end up being an empty container. Then the next thing I do after that is I use Benefit Ooh La Lift, and I just use that right in my dark circles and just kind of blend it in with my finger. And there isn't a heck of a lot left in this container, but I do have a backup of that because it's amazing, and I have not found a dupe for it yet that works as effectively as this does. I have bought some things that were somewhat dupeable, but I'm just not getting the fantastic results that I get with this. Then on top of that, I put a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, and this is such a great concealer to work with the Benefit Ooh La Lift because it's creamy and it just goes on nice and smooth and just blends right into that Benefit Ooh La Lift. I find some concealers are a little too thick to use in conjunction with that, and that works really well. Those two products, well, three products actually, work well at covering my dark circles. Then the next product that I used is my good old Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. Do you believe this thing is still going? Every day I think there can't possibly be anything left in there, and I shake it up and I hear very little product in there because it's liquidy. But yeah, I don't like this, but I'm determined I'm going to use up every drop of this stuff just because I don't like to waste things, you know, but I have lots of things waiting in the wings that I can use to replace this with when it's gone, but nope, not gone yet. Then on top of that, I've been using my Laura Mercier Mineral Powder Foundation in Tender Rose. I have to say that I'm not really wild about this either, but I intend to use it up. It's definitely not the right color for me. I should have known better, but I color matched myself, and what this is sort of a, you know, rose-hued color, which does blend in well with my skin tone, but at the same time probably wasn't a good idea because if you have a lot of pink or red in your skin, you don't really want to emphasize that by using a pink or rose toned foundation, because, you know, I want to actually try to minimize the pink in my skin. But anyways, yeah, it does blend in well and looks very natural, so it has its good points and its bad, but it seems to work fairly well with the Maybelline BB cream. I feel like it's easier to blend on my skin than the Bare Minerals that I was using. The Bare Minerals gives great coverage, and that was a very good color match for me. It was fair. But this blends easier but doesn't give me quite the color that I'm looking for. Then on top of that, I have CoverGirl TruBlend Minerals in Pure Romance. I saw this, I paid full price for this at Target about, I don't know, a month or two ago, and I absolutely love this blush. But I saw this on clearance at Bed Bath & Beyond the last couple times I was there, so I think CoverGirl is probably discontinuing this. And it's just like, you know, a powder, but it has it's a very, very pale pink, but when you blend it in, it just gives you a nice pink glow, and it does have some shimmer to it, but when it's blended in, you can't really see that too well, but, well, I guess you can see a little bit. So because it has that shimmer to it, I don't use a highlight or do contouring when I wear this blush because I just don't think that contouring would look good against a shimmery pink blush, and it of course doesn't need highlighting because it is more or less a highlighter in and of itself. Okay, so let's move on to the eyes, and I always start my eye makeup with just the regular e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. It's only $1, but it's the best eyeshadow primer that I've ever tried, and trust me, I have tons of them, and this is the best. $1, it's a no-brainer. Then what I did was I used a Maybelline Color Tattoo, one of the metal ones from the metal line. This is Silver Strike, and this is just absolutely gorgeous, and I put that on my lids and just a little bit into the crease area and used that sort of as a base. Then on top of that, I used this really old L'Oreal palette that I have, and I don't think this has been available for quite some time. It was from their Wear Infinite line, and it's called Smokey Eyes. It's number 904. And that's what this looks like. So it's basically two silvers, a gray, and a black. And what I do is I put this color right under my brow bone. This I put on the lid on top of the Maybelline Silver Strike, and what that does is it fills in any gaps in that Silver Strike that are there, because it's very hard to blend out a metallic eyeshadow, especially one that's quick drying when you apply it. So that just fills in any gaps, and the color is a pretty good color match for that. If not, if it's not an exact match, it's complementary to that color. Then I use a little bit of this gray color in the outer corner area in the crease, and then I use this as a liner in my lower lash line. Then I used L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. Pretty sure I did a review on this when I first got it. Love it. Used it every single day since I bought it. And my other mascaras are just sitting there because I really, really like this. And let's see. I do my brows with NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in Taupe Ash. This is my holy grail brow product. I used to think it was the e.l.f. one. That was pretty good, but if you have been looking for a cool toned brow product that that is not expensive, then this is the way to go. They sell this at Target, and I don't use the wax. There is a wax that comes with it, but I don't really need that because I keep my brows, I keep the brow hairs trimmed so that they're a reasonable length, so that if you don't cut your eyebrow hairs, they can get long, and that's when you would need the wax to keep them sort of in place. But I cut the hairs so that they're at the exact length that I want them to be, so that I'm not cutting them so short that I'm gonna have gaps in there, but it's long enough that they'll all just kind of blend together. That was a little too much of an explanation, I think, but I just figured I'd throw that out there because people don't usually talk about that for some reason, but yeah. So anyways, don't use the wax, and I don't use that dark color. All I use is this gray color. I mean, they call it Taupe Ash, but really that's exactly what that is. It's a gray brow powder. And I blend that into my eyebrow hairs, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But yeah, I guess it's not really gray. I guess it's a taupe the more I look at it. But it's the perfect taupe because it's very cool tone, which is what I need to go well with my ash blonde hair. Okay, and last and certainly not least is this new lip product that I picked up over the weekend. And yes, I know I do not need any more makeup, but everybody slips up now and then, and at least it's just one thing that I bought. And I mean, before I was buying multiple things every single week, and it's just ridiculous because I don't need anything. But I was at Target. Target gets me every time, and I bought another color of the L'Oreal Color Riche Balm, and I already had a couple of these, but I saw this and I thought, wowee, is that pretty. Now, if this was a straight up lipstick, these kind of colors can go wrong very fast. They can look pretty awful if you use them in lipstick form. But because this is, oh, if you're not familiar with these, this is like a tinted lip balm is the best description I can give you of this. But so because it is a tinted lip balm and not a lipstick, it's just gonna blend with your natural lip color and just give you a prettier version of your natural lip color. And as far as the actual color itself goes, let me swatch it so you can see what I mean. This has very, very little actual color to it. So it's just gonna enhance your natural lip color and make it look a little bit more of this pinky color. And this is number 118 Pink Satin. I absolutely love these. There are so many great lip products out there right now that I never thought I would be one of those people that just kept buying more and more and more lip products, but there's so many great ones on the market right now that it's almost impossible not to become a lip product junkie. I already have 2 of these. The first 2 that I got were Nourishing Nude and Tender Mauve, and I've had those for a while. But I saw this when I was, like I said, when I was at Target, and I thought, wow, that's really pretty. How did I miss that? When I was choosing my colors of these, when I originally bought them, I must have been, I don't know. I'm just really surprised that this wasn't one of the first ones that I picked out, because I really do love it, and I think it goes really well with my skin tone and everything. So Pink Satin, yeah, that's a good one. And it was the last one on the shelf, and that always makes me a little nervous because L'Oreal doesn't seal their products, so I was nervous that maybe someone had opened it and swatched it. But I looked at it and I could kind of tell that you know, it was untouched, thank goodness, because if I hadn't been able to get it then and there, it wouldn't have been as convenient to go somewhere else, blah blah blah. So yeah, I got the last one on the shelf, and great color, Pink Satin. Really like all these moisturizing lip products that everybody's been coming out with lately. But this formula isn't new, but it's a good one. So that is it, you guys. I just figured I would review all the products that I had on in yesterday's video. I tried to do everything exactly the way I did it yesterday, but you know how that goes. You can never completely replicate a look twice the exact same way, even if you do use the same products. So hopefully I captured the essence of that look that I did in yesterday's video, and I will see you next time. Bye.